Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I just got home, put a Substack early this morning after I got woken up by more rain, and I decided, you know, to go ahead and write this after reading what I saw on, what I've been seeing and noticing a lot on social media as of late. And let me make sure I'm sharing this. Yes, I am. Okay. The slippery slope of conservative clickbait, a call for integrity. As conservatives, we've long prided ourselves on being the guardians of truth in a world increasingly dominated by leftist spin. We fought tooth and nail to cut through the noise of mainstream media, exposing their biases and delivering real, unfiltered information to the people. From battling big tech censorship to debunking the left's endless stream of fact checks, which often need fact checking themselves, we built a reputation as the side that values facts over feelings. But lately, I've noticed a disturbing trend. Some of us are starting to act like the very people we've spent years criticizing. I'm talking about the rise of misleading information and clickbait within conservative circles. It's not everywhere and it's not everyone, but it's enough to raise an eyebrow. We've seen it in the headlines that promise one thing and deliver another, in tweets that cherry pick data to fit a narrative, and in articles that prioritize outrage over accuracy. It's the kind of stuff we used to mock the left for: sensationalism, half truths, and agenda pushing at the expense of the full story. Let me be clear, this isn't about memes or satire. Those have always been fair game, and they're a great way to punch back at the absurdity of the left. A well crafted meme can cut through the noise and make a point in seconds. But when it comes to the news, we need to we need real serious reporting. We need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We can't afford to blur the lines between entertainment and journalism, especially when our credibility is on the line. We've worked too hard to get real information to the people. Think about it. For years, conservatives were the underdogs. In the information war, we built alternative platforms, crowdfunded investigative journalism, and leaned into citizen reporting with the legacy media refused to cover stories that didn't fit their narrative. We exposed the Hunter Biden laptop story, the origins of COVID, and the failures of the Biden administration's border policies, stories that the left tried to bury. We did it by sticking to the facts even when they were inconvenient. But now, some of the same voices who once championed truth are pivoting to tactics that feel eerily familiar. It's the allure of clicks, likes, and shares. In a world where attention is currency, it's tempting to juice a headline or omit a key detail to make a story go viral. And let's be honest, it works. A sensational claim can rack up thousands of retweets in minutes, while a nuanced, fact based report might get a fraction of that engagement. But at what cost? The cost is our integrity. Every time we push a misleading story, we chip away at the trust we built with our audiences. We give the left ammunition to dismiss us as hypocrites. And worst of all, we risk becoming the very thing we despise: purveyors of misinformation. I get it. I do. Fighting the left's media machine is exhausting. They have the megaphone, the algorithms, and the cultural cachet. It's frustrating when meticulously researched piece gets ignored while some half-baked conspiracy theory goes viral. But that's no excuse to lower our standards. If anything, it's a reason to double down on what sets us apart: our commitment to the truth. So, what's the solution? It starts with each of us. We need to hold ourselves accountable. And I'm as guilty of this as everybody else. Before we hit post, we should ask ourselves, is this accurate? Is it fair? Am I presenting the full context, or am I cherry picking it to fit a narrative? We should be transparent about our sources and willing to correct the record when we get it wrong. And we should call out our peers when they stray from these principles, not to cancel them, but to keep the movement honest. We can still have fun with the memes and satire. In fact, we should. Humor is one of our best weapons. But when it comes to the news, we need to remain factual. The left has already cornered the market on outrage porn and selective reporting. Let's not join them. Conservatives have fought too hard to get this real information to the people. Let's not squander that progress by adopting the left's tactics and this trend needs to stop before it gets out of control. The truth is on our side. Let's act like it. I didn't make this video this morning after I wrote it because right after I got done, my ride showed up and just now got back home, so I made the video. But that's all right. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.